Hi, my name is Duarte, and in this session we'll be talking about data protection and accountability in large-scale collaborative networks. In particular, I'll be guiding you through the core ideas behind the DPA module, a system designed to enforce this accountability. The DPA was developed by Innov and TU Delphi in the context of the H2020 IRIS project. Auditing procedures are often dependent on auditing systems. These systems keep auditing data that represents the context of actions or events that may be subject to said auditing procedures in order to extract liability. However, this is only possible if this auditing data has a few key properties. First and foremost, auditing data must be traceable. This is fundamental so auditing data may provide context regarding the action or event that it represents, thus providing valid answers to questions such as what, when, who, how, and why. Auditing data must also be immutable, as otherwise its validity would be none. It must also be available when needed for auditing procedures, and it must also be kept secure and accessible only to authorized parties, such as auditors, during said auditing procedures. This is where the DPA comes in. DPA stands for Data Protection and Accountability. The DPA module supports secure, immutable, and traceable logging and auditing functions to enforce accountability in large-scale collaborative network environments, thus promoting a network of trust. Its design emphasizes a compatibility with different enterprise and consortium structures while imbuing auditing data with the aforementioned properties. Accountability is the keyword. Here's a scenario that exemplifies the use of the DPA. Let us picture a consortium with three organizations, and each organization has their own systems. Each system may or may not interact with one another. Each organization has its own entities that may use the respective systems. In this scenario, the consortium may find the need to log the interactions between the entities and their systems for future auditing, and this is where the DPA comes in. The DPA features a logging REST API. Each system may be registered in the DPA, thus becoming authorized to interact with the logging REST API and to log data into the DPA. The DPA features three main modules: the Hyperledger Fabric blockchain, the crypto tools, and the off-chain database. And it also features an auditing REST API. In the event of an auditing procedure, an auditor can be registered in the DPA to gain access to the auditing REST API. Let's take a deeper look at each of the components of the DPA. Hyperledger Fabric is a permission blockchain with an architecture that mirrors consortium-like enterprise architectures. Due to this, governance models directly translate to the architecture of the blockchain network. In the previous scenario, the consortium structure is recreated in the Hyperledger Fabric architecture, and thus its governance models are embedded in the DPA. It is also worth noting that the consortium is represented by an Hyperledger Fabric channel, and multiple independent consortiums may coexist simultaneously in the same network. The distributed ledger preserves the traceability and immutability of auditing data. The Crypto Tools module provides encryption mechanisms based on a novel self-encryption algorithm, and it also provides a secret key sharing mechanism based on the Shamir secret sharing protocol. The off-chain database is where encrypted audit data is stored. This prevents blockchain bottlenecks, as in the blockchain only searchable metadata is stored, and consequently the database is kept oblivious to the location of the blockchain and vice versa, which makes it more difficult for an attacker to get hold of the data. It is also worth mentioning that the DPA is flexible, and any database of choice can be used as off-chain database. To summarize, the design and features of the DPA module enable the enforcement of accountability in large-scale collaborative network environments. If you'd like to know more about the DPA and about the IRIS project, feel free to visit the IRIS official website and subscribe to the newsletter at iris-h2020.eu. Thank you for watching.